So in my previous video, we saw how grep works, which searches through the files. So grep does a sequential search through the lines. So we can say it does a row-wise search. Now, if we have a data which is divided in some columns, okay. So in each column, if you want to do some kind of search, we can use something called cut command. So cut does not search. Cut just takes out that specific column and then we can run other commands to do the searching. For example, grep. So cut basically takes out specific column from the data set. And to identify the column, there should be something called a delimiter, or we say delimiter. So this delimiter is used when we run the cut command. So for example, in our table, let's do a list of columns. So let me see what columns exist in this table. Let me do a head. Head hyphen one will give me the first line of the file. Employees table. So this file I can see, let's see first few lines and try to understand. So this file has certain columns. So columns are employee ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, hire date, job ID, salary, compensation, manager ID, department ID. Now to cut, or let's say I don't want to see all the information. I just want to see uh, the column with first name of the employees in my organization. So to do that, I will run cut hyphen d. Hyphen d is delimiter, as I said. What is my delimiter? Here delimiter is comma. So delimiter will accept only one character. So my comma is my delimiter here, and let's say field number one. So hyphen delimiter and hyphen field number, sorry, two here. So field number one is employee ID, field number two is employee first name. So if I do this, oh, I have to give the file name as well. When I did that, I was able to cut my file across the columns delimited by hyphen d, and then it was able to find out all the first names. Suppose I want to sort them, okay. So I can just pipe this output. This is also very powerful tool in Linux, which is called pipe, where input to the command will be taken from the previous command. So previous command is cut hyphen d, where it is cutting column, and then let me sort it. Okay. So now I see that the data is sorted. I don't want to see all the lines. Let me just see first top 10 lines. So I'll say head hyphen 10. So let me run it on the top. So it was able to cut the top 10 uh, items from the after the sorting. So this is how I can cut columns. It will not impact the original file. It will just show the output on the standard output, which is the screen. You can then give this output to something, maybe to a file, and then you can look at the file. So let me say sort and then first name, some file name. So redirector, this redirector symbol helps to redirect the output to something which I give in front of it. So which is first name. So it creates a file called first name, and in this file I can see that all the names are there sorted in A to Z. Now this was when I used this command, I only sorted out column, I only took out field number 2. How about if I want to get both the first name and second name? So it is simple. In the minus f, in hyphen f, you can just add hyphen 2 and comma 2 comma 3. So that means field number 2 comma field number 3. So if I do that and give the file name, it will give me field number 1 and field number 2. And if I want to add one more information, let me get field number 6. So I will get the date of joining as well. So this is how you can use your cut command and work on data sets in the files. Let me show the command again. Explain. So cut hyphen d, which is the delimiter, comma here, and cut the field number 2, number 3, number 6, which means take out the column number 2, column number 3, column number 6 from this file, and the output will come on standard output, which is a screen. You can redirect this to any other file that you would like to save. This is how cut command is used.